Yes, sir. It's your boy Cold Blooded, aka Intocabile, aka Intoc. Just doing a quick. I'm not gonna do the complete commentary. Just doing a quick summarized commentary of the fight before I let you guys get into it. A couple things I want you to notice. This guy's style, for example, with the style I come across a lot in the game because it's so easy to do. He's just gonna block and twirl. The twirl is so he can counter any power punch, hook, uppercut, anything like that that goes to the head, sometimes even the body, and obviously the block is so you can get the perfect block because it automatically blocks now. My strategy to combat this, easy. Just jab to stay a distance, and I cue a backstep after each jab. That's a round 4 move. I cue a backstep just in case I'm countered. I don't freeze. My guy will still backstep anyway because it's queued up. It only works when you do a single punch. Every now and then I do a double punch and he might react late and I get out. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. You'll notice my boy Winky's wearing some different gear right now. I only use Winky. Only use Winky's. I always change his clothes. I don't like the fact that they gave him the Paul Williams attire because I hated how he looked in the Paul Williams fight. Right now, he's wearing the classic white, white aqua blue or royal blue from the what fight was that? From the Mosley fight, the first Mosley fight. I got some videos where he's wearing the gray white velvet low top Grant from the Taylor fight. I always switch his stuff up. He's even got the Sam Solomon fight on, the Ike Cortez stuff on. I always switch his stuff up. It's just fun to me like that. But yeah, different topic. After the fight, the dude sent me a message saying I ran. You'll notice in all my fights I do not run. Keegan Jacobs would have you believe I run. It's not my style. I'm just patient. I wait. It's called ring generalship. The first thing I learned when I started boxing was what real ring generalship was. A real ring general doesn't use the entire ring. That's a misconception. Using the entire ring is running, technically. That's getting on your bike. If the majority of the ring is always behind your opponent. Ring generalship is when you maintain the majority of the ring behind you. That's dominating the ring. And you'll notice, anytime I feel like I'm too close to the rope, I'll move and I'll rotate back, like I'm doing right now. I'll rotate back to the center of the ring to keep the majority of the ring behind me. And that's just where I like to keep the fight, the center of the ring. I like to dominate the ring. That's ring generalship. What else is there? What I hated about this fight, although I like the fight because it's real technical and it's just a good boxing match to me, even though he looked like a fucking fag doing his little hula hoop perfect block shit, is that every time I punched, I didn't know if it was gonna land or not. I didn't have to actually choose my punches. I was just jabbing and hoping it would get in, and every now and then it did, and he's just blocking hoping that it won't get in, and every now and then it didn't, and it's just gay like that. Really, he should have to defend himself. This style should not be as hard to combat as it was, because I should be able to pick apart every opening, but I couldn't. So yeah, that's just something we got to deal with all the block.
And round number 3 is underway. Still not moving enough. Move. Right to the head with that right. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Carries that punch intended for the head.
Oh yeah, you notice I slow walk a lot. I never walk like at full speed unless I'm trying to get away. The slow walk is I don't know, it's one of those round 3 tendencies I couldn't get away from. In round 3, if you move too frantically, the more you move, the more your stamina took a hit. So I always moved at a real easy pace at round 3 and didn't throw too many punches because your stamina would be affected. Something I miss, by the way. there was like a 3, maybe 4. It was like a 3-year gap between round 3 and round 4. So I played round 3 for 3 years, you know, on and off. So that's a hard tendency to get away from. So, you know, in every fighting game, EA MMA, fighting at round 4, I always do the slow walk. Just because it's not, well, it looks cool now. But on top of that, it's because I used to do it in round 3 because I was scared my stamina would drain. So now I just, you know, kind of stay with it. So yeah, enjoy the fight. I think the next fight I'll have up is me and Oscar De La Hoya. The guy was 72-4. He's actually in the top 100, ranked 37, I believe. So that was a good fight for me. It was not so good for him. But yeah, enjoy the fight. And tell me what you think. Leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Get off to a good start, and that's exactly what he's done tonight on Teddy's scorecard, sweeping the first 3 rounds. Rice coming out here at the start of this round, knowing that the first half of this fight clearly has him out way in front on the scorecards.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys don't do good when they're way out in front because they start letting up a little bit. They start taking things for granted. That is probably the only thing that can be an enemy of him right now.
Robinson's wanting the counter punch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought a kind of fight that's, you know, hard to fight with, you know, and he has an excuse. Maybe that's what's going on right now.
He missed with that headshot. A well-placed left hand up top. And the referee warning him for that shot that went downstairs. Little head knocking with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Teddy's scorecard just showing that obviously as we start round number 8. You would think that he's got so much left in him, Teddy. Can he deliver?
Of course he can. Does he want to? See, that's what it comes down to sometimes. Sometimes you see a guy on the inside and you say, oh, how come he's not punching? What does it take to fight on the inside? You want to throw the punches. You want to do it. Right now, he just has to want to throw those punches and want to win the fight.
Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Robinson's got to be asking himself, at least his corner's got to be asking, can this go on like this? Can we continue to work at this work rate, throwing this many punches, and be this ineffective?
So if he was a painter, he definitely wouldn't be Rembrandt, because, you know, they're not clean strokes. They're not strokes that, you know, you look at them and they're paying off for him. I mean, he's more like doing finger paints. I mean, he's just throwing stuff at that canvas, and it's not looking real pretty right now.
And he returns on that exchange. A crushing 2-punch combo by Winky Wright. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging. Good exchange. He fires back with that headshot.
Work the body.
Targeting that belt line with the right hand. 90 seconds into the 9th round.
You're not focusing.
Robinson's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Putting his punches together, landing 2 shots there. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. To really bring home a good victory. He's up on the punch stats. He's up on your scorecard. This is his fight.
Yeah, we just hope that the judges, and you never know that. That's one thing that sometimes can really disappoint you in this business. You hope the judges see it that way, because I can't see it any other way.
Blocks that punch. Really frustrating his opponent now. Right, so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Sugar Ray Robinson. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Winky right jacked up by an uppercut. Robinson's so dangerous with that accuracy. 2-punch combination landing. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Right showing, and banging away he goes. Wow, is this good stuff in this sport? We never thought this fight would go the distance.
No, early on it looked like Frazier and Ali. I mean, the Thriller Manila. Who thought we'd wind up with a little ballet down the stretch?